You guys know the deal. We just give it a minute and then we will get started. Give me a chance to pull up the checklist anyway. Tears out the wazoo. What else is new, right? Where is everybody? Come on, I just need one person. Yeah, straight. Give me a minute to make some noise while I'm waiting. There we go. Hey, Ron, you said you were going to make it. Yeah, I know your name. And I know Liz. Liz, I didn't get a chance to open it. I was able to get to the post office today, and I picked up the cards. I'll take a look at them. First chance I get. Might be a few days with what I got going on here. Here, I'll show you. I haven't unboxed everything yet, but there's a pile right there. All right, so gonna get started. Unfortunately, with this one, I heard that these packs are a real pain to open. So I will, and then all those boxes, they're all empty boxes in the way in the background. I got to cut them up for future packing. I'm just about out of cardboard, but I'll have plenty more after this weekend. Okay, tonight we got ourselves a case of Marvel Anime by Upper Deck. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. There's some pretty neat stuff in here, and hopefully everything will work out with the numbers. Unlike most of the products by Upper Deck, we actually had at least an idea of what was supposed to come out of the case, so we didn't have to do a pack bracket. Pack break. All right, so just going to do a quick rundown here. So with the Upper Deck Marvel Anime, we have ourselves a 90 card base set with a couple of parallels. No tiers in the base set. Then there's the base Japanese Mega Moon, which I take it that this is some sort of a parallel, and that is got 4 tiers to it. Let's see, capsule characters gold. There's only 5 of those, 1 to 12, so they're pretty easy. There are parallels of that. Mini gold, 50 of those with parallels to that. The chibis, and I know there's tiers to hold. Wow, tier 4, 1 in 2,300 packs. That'll be pretty sweet if we could pull one of those. I apologize in advance too if I'm mispronouncing. Oh, hold on, I forgot to turn my Sound off on my phone. Okay. Hanafuda. Again, 1, 2, 3, 6 tiers in that one. Idols, Kaiju, Mecha. Man, there's so much in here. They're bringing back stacks. I'm not really a fan of stacks, but it is what it is. 6 different tiers of that, and then the sketches, and that's everything. So there is a lot of stuff to chase here. Hopefully, like I said, it all works out. Now, I did see somebody had posted on Blowout that one of the cases actually had a lot more sketches in it. The other couple of breaks, I didn't look at full breakdowns, but the ones that I saw, most of them were coming out with, yes, 10 cases. Most of the ones that I saw, they are, seem to be averaging that, 1 or 2. So I'm not expecting more than that. I mentioned I don't like the new layout. Yeah, wow, I can see what he meant. Nothing like adding an extra step in opening up cards. Come on. And they don't want to come out on top of that. Oh my god, it's going to take 3 hours to open up this case. Alright, so I'm just going to split these from what I see, and then we'll kind of go back and revisit. Alright, there's 2 of these, so I take it these are what the base look like. So it looks like Blade, Wonder Man, so just to get a quick look, that's what the base cards look like. Alright, so this doesn't say anything. This very well could be a base. Let me go back to the check. What were the colors? So there's Hyper Mosaic, which is 1 and 4. And then the autograph. So these all look the same, no number difference. So I'm just going to take it that they're different color backgrounds to start. Once I open up some more, I'll get, again, just different color backgrounds. All right, then we got ourselves a Stax 4C, Howard the Duck. Let me just jump back to the checklist then for the stacks. So this is bottom layer. What number did I say this was? 4. So there's nothing, that's just a 1 in 16 packs. So that's one of the common ones. I'll have to see. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the stacks, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna not even bother. Okay, well, there we go. Easy to tell what the parallel is. So these are all base. Alright. Pretty cool looking. I will agree. I'm a sucker when it comes to all the... Where did I have my thing set at? That's a little blurry right there. There it is. I forget I switched encoders from the last break, and I forgot to reset the autofocus, or turn it off, I mean. So that should be the Hyper Mosaic, because there's only the 2 parallels and the other is the autograph. But like I said, I'm always a sucker for the flashy colors and whatnot. Base. Okay. Idols, number 4. Okay, so idols, just one level on those. All right, 13C. So we got bottom layer of Iron Man on the stacks. After a while, I'm going to stop looking these up because these things are going to take long enough to begin with. Okay, so this is one of the short prints, 1/180, so that's good. What's going on? Oh, I know why. I didn't put it down. I was wondering why I couldn't quite get the camera right. Okay, here's our first autograph. And these are numbered out of 120, wasn't it? Yes, this is number 6 of 120. Sentry. That is a lot of signatures. Who's good at math? What's 90 by 120? That's is that 18,000? Is that right? Or 1,800? No, 1,080. All right, our first kaiju, number 6. So with this new layout on my screen now, I can't see how many watchers I have because I've got to block the little tiny window that it gives me with my encoder, which then means I can't see my time. Let me see if I try that. So it stinks. I'm having a lot of difficulty here. Okay, so there's another one of these mosaics. Nick Fury. Eight watchers and only 2 talkers. Okay, so this must be one of these moon ones. This is gold color, so that's cool. And now, what number is this? 60 or 80? Jubilee. How you doing, Sandy Frank? So now on these Mega Moon set, so I'm guessing that's what this is, since it's the same numbering. This would be tier 3. Yes, this is the first box still. By the time I got started and people got on, and these things are impossible to open, so I have to cut every wrapper. Here's another stacks. So now this is 8B. Like I said, I'm not going to look them up anymore. Yeah, I was really hoping to be able to at least get one case of Game of Thrones started tonight. But at the rate this is going, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Mosaic of Black Bolt. It's like another one of these Project Moons. You know, how are you supposed to know? I mean, it's the same numbering, just the background's different. I mean, I guess since there's only the Mosaic and the regular, but we got Gambit on that one. Oh, how did you do with your box? Yeah, well, I wanted to start early so I could, like I said, try and get to some more tonight. These are all base. This mechanized. It's our first one of that. I did not get them yet. They are coming in on Monday. By the time Blowout got them in, they told me they couldn't get my order out in time. So I will have them on Monday to open. Boy, these stacks are pretty common, aren't they? Compared to the other ones. Whoop. Oh, no, 3A. Yeah, 3A. Well, here's hoping with 10 cases we at least have a couple of decent pulls out of them. Guardians of the Galaxy Idols. I was surprised they jacked up the production on this last Game of Thrones set as much as they did. Mosaic of Scarlet Witch. Mosaics go here. Alright, last pack of the first box. Oh, something special in here. Capsule characters. Oh, so this is like the Dyson rips that they did. Oh, you know what? I knew that. G2. X-Men's on the front of this. Inside this Dyson card are numerous possibilities. Look for a character from the X-Men to discover what's inside. Open the card, he's purple on the back. The thing that worries me about the couple of breaks that I had heard about for Pop Century is that I hope all the good cards aren't already gone by the time we get there. Somebody posted they pulled a Ford Ridley duel. I know I saw that. Biggest thing I have a problem with the Pop Century is just the design. When they start getting into all the different color waves. 1C Black Knight, that's the bottom layer. They need to, you know, wash out that treatment so that way you can actually see the signature. Sometimes the signature just gets lost in it. Here's a mosaic of Juggernaut. This one makes sense. Here's one of the Project Moon cards of Moon Knight. Just showing that one just because. Makes sense. Where they go? They go back here. Now, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I showed that one. So now I keep saying Project Moon, Mega Moon. I don't know why I'm saying that. Here's another one of the capsules. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it is. There's a Kaiju insert with that. Guardians of the Galaxy, G5. Let's start. So if there's plenty of different colors. That's the one nice thing that they do is they'll, I mean, I shouldn't say nice because same thing with, since we just started filling that stellar break, you know, if it's a one of one, you don't have to have 3 different colors, then just, it's not a one of one. Mechanized insert. You have a black one of one, a red one of one, a blue one of one. Well, then who cares? And this is 2A on the stacks. Well, this is listed as 14 plus for the age group. Just noticing that on the wrapper. I wouldn't think so, but oh, we got our first sketch. No, we did not. This is the Hanafuda Iron Fist P. Is that 12? Alright, so that's the first one we pulled. Let's find those on here. There it is. So this is the bottom of the base. 1 in 90. So this is that's like an old cardstock. There's a Thanos of the Mosaic. I'm not getting any more of that one. Guess I shouldn't have tossed that box. I'm just going to put the base back in here for now. The other thing too is that depending on how many stickers they have for the different signers in Pop Century, you could have, for one guy, the blue could be numbered out of 20, and then the next one it's numbered out of 15, and then the next one it's numbered out of 10. Here's a Juggernaut autograph card. So I think I had heard these are roughly 1 per box. I think it'll be cool to see. I mean, the signature here is, you know, very scripty. I don't know how to say it. You know, I guess it's Japanesey. But to see 20 and 24, like if you get card 90 autograph, how much different does that signature look? Here's an Ultron, card number 7 of the Mega Moon. Idols for Thunderbolts. One other thing that's kind of a shame with Pop Century. Here's a mosaic of Adam Warlock. Is that you don't, you know, they don't know who they're going to get to sign from year to year, with certain exceptions like Bella Thorne, who is in it no problem. But I saw on the checklist this year, I think Heather Thomas was on the checklist. And if they would have been able to save, here's a mosaic of Iron Man. If they would have been able to save a couple of Lee Majors, that would have been a nice duel, a Fall Guy duel. Alright, another X-Men capsule characters. So who's going to rip those cards? NJ, no, we have not pulled a sketch yet. Mechanized Magneto. Well, real quick, I just got to jump back to the checklist. So on the, where are they? The autographs for the Kaiju and the Mechanized, are they, will you not get a Peach autograph in that box? That's what I make sure. I just have to, you know, take a closer look at those inserts when we pull them. And a stacks, what do we got here? 3B. Okay, so I'll at least take that as a sign. So far, I guess the rarest thing, I mean, I stopped checking on tiers to see what we, you know, have that way. The Hana Fuda Iron Fist is the rarest insert so far. I really like the Mega Moon parallels, are really cool looking. Here's a Punisher mosaic. Here's a Wasp of the Moon. This feels like one of the capsule. Yep, Defenders and a Kaiju insert. Yes, the Mega Moons are tiered. Like I said, this is going to go slow enough having to cut open every wrapper. So we're gonna have to, when I get a chance to sort and list everything, then we'll be able to get a closer look at some of the tiers. Because the one wasn't, oh, which one was it now? Oh, there's parallels of the capsules. I didn't notice any. I mean, I don't see any foil or anything on them to tell me that they're different, so I'm going to take it that these are all base versions. Which was the one that had the, yeah, the Chibis, which we haven't pulled any yet. Here's a Hulk stack, 6A. There's a Daredevil, the Mosaic. This kind of feels like one of these capsule cards too. It's like almost, you can like, yeah, you can kind of feel like a dent in the pack when you hold it. Guardians of the Galaxy. So now we actually have an extra one of these so far. Mechanized Deadpool. Stacks 7B. Oh, put that in the wrong stack. We did not get an autograph in this box then, right? So I'm wondering, since we got an extra one of the capsules, we must have, oh wait a minute, I only opened up half the box. Never mind. Yeah, I saw that on the checklist. Just since I haven't seen one of the parallels of the capsules, I don't know what they look like. Here's a stack, 5C. Multiple Man in the Mosaic. Black Widow mechanized. Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's probably, oh, well, we'll find out when we see it. It's that obvious. Spider-Man, 14B. High numbers are always good. There we go. Got Emma Frost for our Peach autograph. Well, we haven't gotten our sketch yet, so far it's kind of on, as expected. The capsule, which are 1 in 12. So, we are going to get an extra capsule every now and again. So we did get an extra capsule in this last box. But still waiting for our sketch. And hopefully more than one. Idols A-Force. That box is full. Really sticking with the one insert or parallel per pack. There's a Professor X in the mosaic. And a Spider-Woman. It's card number 23 in the Mega Moon. Of course, we are only 4 boxes in, so. Yeah, they're not bad. Like, I don't know, after, I get everything sorted and we figure out how the how it all shakes out. Kid Kaiju in the mosaic. And here's a regular Kaiju insert. Well, Ron, what I would tell you, in my opinion, ooh, nice. Here's our Peach autograph, and it is Wolverine. If you have pick 3 and 14, if we're going to end up with this many Peach autographs, I don't even remember. It's been so long now. I don't. How was our breakdown listed? Because I know it was kind of, like I said, we did it as best as we could. Yeah, so we did 16 spots, 1 for each artist auto. And then if we get 2 sketches, I mean, I would think if we get a good, the Chibi, I think, is going to go high. Whoop, wrong way. Well, I'm hoping that I can at least get to 1 Game of Thrones tonight, and then I'm actually hoping that my kid's soccer is canceled tomorrow. Oh, we got an extra Peach autograph. Magneto. Oh, and this is number 1. 1 of 120. Anybody who cares about numbering. So I went from me missing a whole half of a box to having... Alright, so we're at 5. And we're on box 4. $3C on the stacks. think this is our capsule. Feels a little, no, never mind, it's not. Mosaic of Nebula. I cannot say that with 100% certainty until after everything is sorted. There's a Winter Soldier. Well, let's see, was he number 50? Is that 5? Yeah, 53 in the Mega Moons. You know, I don't want to say yes, and then it turns out, you know, with our luck, we'll end up getting shorted in one box, and it all, you know, averages out at the end. Hawkeye Mechanized. But I mean, right there, if we've got one extra autograph so far. And then when it has, you know, 1 to 2 sketches, if we're lucky enough. Wolverine Mosaic, if we're lucky enough to get an extra sketch. There's an Adam Warlock, number 18 on the Mega Moons. There's our capsule. The Invaders with a mechanized Wolverine insert in the pack. I know I asked this question when we opened up Thor, but I feel like I might even have done a little Google search on it. What exactly the term that they call these Dyson cards, what does that mean? Like, what does the term Dyson have to do with a card within a card? 4A on the stacks. Instead of just minis, like how they do with, was it Allen and Ginter, where they'll put in, here's X-Men on the Idols. You could get, besides just, well, they did that with Thor, you could get autograph cards. She-Hulk, 5B. Ant-Man Mosaic. And here's an Avengers capsule. Well, how about any old timers? I want to say it was 95 and 96. Zenith had cards within cards, and I have no idea what they called them. I don't remember the terms they used back then. And then they had those ones where it was like an 8x10 that you ripped open to get a card inside, and then some of them, and if you had the gold parallel, you pretty much, you knew it was going to be like a gold inside or something along those lines. There's a Kaiju insert. It really is amazing. Now, this is something different, but with the Marvel Masterpieces, they keep reusing the same. Here's a Moon Knight 10B. They keep reusing the same technologies over and over again, and I would think they have the full rights to everything that Fleer made back in the day. There's so much cool stuff that they could be using, and they don't do any of it. Here's a Wasp Mosaic. I think I finally caught up at least one box combining. I mean, they do the same inserts every year with them. There's a Onslaught 48 for the Mega Moon. Yes, 95 was Marvel Metal, but I'm sorry, I'm not talking about non-sports. I'm talking about Zenith. They did it. I know they did it for. I'm trying to think if they did it for all sports. Here's a Punisher mechanized, and our autograph is Spider-Man. But the Zenith stuff I remember from baseball and hockey. Not sure if they did it for football. I mean, but if you think about it, I don't think they've used double impact yet. What do we got here? 5A for the stacks. Have they done actual Hollow Flash like the 95 Marvel Masterpieces? They've done Power Blast. Ghost Spider Mosaic. No, we still haven't gotten our sketch yet. Here's a capsule. There we go. And we got the Avengers. How do you not remember Zenith with your Z teams and then the Z team gold? I mean, just full-blown Dufex. That was the pinnacle. Basically, it was like what metal looks like, you know, like the old 95 Marvel Metal. It was that kind of a technology. It was a parallel that they used. Kaiju. Matter of fact, I don't collect hockey at all. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if I could name any players really, because I don't really listen to it or watch it or anything. Oh, hey, we got a chibi. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I'm going to check and see where we are in the tier list. Hey, we made it to tier 2. I'll take it. Captain Marvel. And these are sort of in the vein of some of the old Japanese trading cards. They're, you know, roughly the size of a tobacco card. So anyway, but the same thing, the mid-90s, Pinnacle had an insert set called Masks. And so it was all the goalie masks. You know, they were all painted up at the time. Did we get another extra autograph? Scarlet Witch. Unless these are more plentiful than one a box. Or at least the odds come out to where sometimes you're going to get 2 in a box. But anyway, so then the masks were all the Dufex technology that they used. They were the coolest looking inserts back then. Luke Cage in the Mosaic. Well, here's hoping that we get more than just the one, though. Here's Captain Marvel and the Moon. That's card number 1, so no tier issues there. Storm Mechanized. Especially getting Spider-Man and Wolverine in the autographs. Here's a Hulk. 6C in the stacked. Right, last pack in this box. As much as it's nice to get extra hits in the autographs, I want to see our sketch. Magneto Mosaic. You know, the mosaic pattern, it reminds me of the old vending stickers. Bucky Barnes, Mosaic. These little strips I'm cutting off, I wonder how many of them have missed my trash box here. Could be all over my floor. Kaiju insert. Here's a Hulk, 6B. I think we might have the full Hulk. That's another one too. You know, that breakdown, the stacks are all one hit. That's a lot of cards, so I'm sure they'll actually go higher for somebody that likes them. There's our sketch. I'll make you wait till the end of the box. I will tell you that Omar Soto is the artist on it. Tell you what, you guys can all take your guesses. So we've got however many packs here, 10, 12 more packs to go. Oh, and a Kaiju autograph. You guys can all take your guesses on who the character is and if it's anime style or not. Here's, was this Cable? Yeah, 2C on the stacks. Captain America Mechanized. And get one more in this box. And Nova Mosaic. Emma Frost 26 in the Mega Moons. I know they're going to be expensive, but I would do any of these parallels. They're all cool looking. Electra Mosaic. Here's a Black Cat of the Mega Moon. All right, now that we're getting closer, I'll give you one hint, is that it is a female character. X-Force Idols. No, Blowout never had a case available for breaking. I don't know how much they got in. Here's Black Panther 1A on the stacks. Here's a Kaiju insert. Yeah, I tried getting one together on the Facebook group, but I mean, and I agree with them. I mean, I was doing it because, you know, people were asking. I think the prices are ridiculous. The Bishop Mosaic. I mean, even with some of the nice stuff that's coming out of the boxes, it's not worth, you know, I'm not sure where they're at now, you know, $225, $250 a box. Defenders capsule. All right, so we'll start with our 12 of 60 Krakoa Kaiju autograph. But it was just, you know, people were interested, but then when they realized how much the boxes were, it was kind of a no-go. All right, so we have Jubilee. I'd say that's kind of chibi-ish. Ghost Rider, number 5 in the Mega Moons. Storm Mechanized. Yes, we got one of those already. I did get my list finalized for that. I'm going to try that individual box mixer. And oh, Namor. I was going to say, who is that? 9A. Invaders capsule. Wonder how rare the parallels of the capsules are. I mean, we still have 1.5 boxes here. Punisher Mechanized. Howard the Duck. 4B. So NJ, are you in this break? I don't ever remember seeing that name on here. Spider-Woman Mosaic. And Mosaic. Oh, I didn't see. Who's that? Black Widow? Looks like it. Oh, okay. Idols of the Avengers. Here's a second one of the Hanafudas X23. And this is card 32. So that's definitely in one of the higher tiers. Let me check real quick. That is in, I don't know. Oh, they're broken down. That's weird. 1 to 24 is broken down into 3 tiers, and then 25 to 48 is. So this is still the easiest tier. Hey, Russell. We hit a cool sketch from Omar Soto. We did get a Captain Marvel chibi. And got a couple of extra autographs so far as I can tell. Adam Warlock, speaking of which. And I would say, now, I'm a little biased to begin with because I like base and parallels over autographs, sketches, or wardrobes on the whole. I really like the parallels. If they're not probably, you know, stupid high asking prices, Black Knight, I might go after a parallel set. X23, which is card 42 in the Mega Moons. But I think this is, you know, this is a fun set. Every so often I keep forgetting. I gotta try and open the packs up. Kaiju insert. And they seal these packs with Gorilla Glue. Here's a Moon Knight 10C. So that's at least 2 of them. Is this a cat? This feels kind of... Nope. And Rocket Raccoon Mosaic. Alright, so by the odds, I think we pretty much have everything we should be getting. So any good hits in this box, I guess, are going to be bonus. Hopefully we'll get a second sketch. Now they didn't actually put a, well, it says 1 in 80, so 1 or 2 per inner. I guess it's actually, because we're at, oh, I can't do math. So 3, yes, I mean, there's a possibility of a 4th. This is the last box of the first inner, yes. Avengers Idols. Well, as you know, these packs are a pain to open, so it's taking much, much longer. 9B on the stacks. Jubilee Mosaic. A Thor, card number 16 on the Mega Moons. Magneto, mechanized. Sentry 8A. This is a capsule card. Pretty sure it is, at least. Yep. Invaders. Still waiting to see one of those parallels. Silver Samurai Mosaic. Spider-Woman 7C. Doctor Strange Mosaic. Thunderbolts Idols. Oh, we got a second chibi. I think that's second tier also. And there's our Peach autograph. Kaiju insert. Jessica Jones Mosaic. Last pack of the first inner. And a a Colossus of the Mega Moon, card 56. Didn't need that. Okay, autograph was Namor. And we got Daredevil. This is card number 34. So since Captain Marvel was 32, I'll have to take it that that is the same tier. I don't think that that's where they split. But I will check just in case. Yeah, it's still the same tier. Alright, so they were both tier 2, which is 1 and 240. Okay, we're on to inner 2. Just real quick as a recap here, since we seem to do a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got, I thought we had 2 extra. Oh, the Kaiju autograph too. So including the Kaiju insert autograph, we had 2 extra autographs. Right, 10 of those. We got our 1 sketch, 2 chibis, 2 of the Hanafudas, and then everything else I take it as the odds should have gone. So I'm just going to move some of these out of the way, make some room. And the capsules, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 of those. I don't know if that's how the odds work out for that one. It's 1 in 13 packs for the capsule cards. Let me just make sure I had that right. One in 12 packs. So what does that come out to? So 12, no, 16 times 8 divided by 12, 10.66666. So 11 is pretty much right on the money. All right, we are now first box of the second inner. How are we doing time-wise? Would have loved to have been further along, but it is what it is. Black Knight 1C on the stacks. Kitty Pryde on the mosaic. Kaiju insert. A-Force Idols. Here's our autograph. Psylocke. 2 autographs, 1 in a row. 1 in a row. 2 in a row. Thanos. Did we get a Thanos autograph in the first inner? I feel like we did. Am I remembering that correctly? No, Juggernaut, I think is who I might have been thinking of. Winter Soldier Mosaic. And Thanos, which is number 36, and the Mega Moon. It looks like Blade 3B. Mosaic of Quicksilver. This feels like one of the, and it's not. All right, I shouldn't even say it. Keep jinxing myself. And Quicksilver of the Mega Moon. How you doing there, Robert? And Invaders and Deadpool in the Mechanized. And I meant Invaders in the capsule card. Not too bad, though. How about yourself? And Cable 2A on the stacks. Well, Star Wars Masterworks, that's a, I mean, I've seen enough other posts that I'm pretty sure that that 5th case is full, and I'm stopping it there. I'm not even going to ask if I can do any more. That's enough for me. Stellar is just going to be a wait and see. Black Panther on the Mosaic. I didn't fill in any numbers yet, but looks like it's about half full. Most people, though, I mean, it's true. They're gonna wait for, here's a capsule card. They're gonna wait for the price to come down. I don't blame them because it happens every year. So why spend it now? Avengers. And Defenders for Idols. Excuse me, I gotta take a drink. Well, this is as political as I'm going to get. If the the next stimulus package or whatever gets passed and everybody gets another check in the mail, I wouldn't be surprised if Stellar fills. Mosaic of Namor. Hawkeye Mechanized. Oh, that kind of stinks. Did we, one sec, I just want to jump back to my breakdown. So yeah. Hanafuda. And we got X23, which we got in the first inner. So that kind of stinks that we got a double, but I guess it makes good trade bait, right? No. Well, for Stellar, if you look at it that way, this is what Stellar has going for it. Havoc Mosaic. The design is the best design or the second best design. It's way better. You know, 2017 was nice and clean. I think this one is on par with that. The sketches, whether you're a sketch collector or not, here's a domino of the Megamoon 66, so it's a higher number. Sketches are great. Here's one of the capsule cards. Definitely on this one. X-Men Idols and Defenders. Anyway, but there should be a few new signers, but, and I'm just saying for Stellar because, like say Gina Carano, she signed, but she wasn't in last year's Stellar. Nick Nolte has signed for some Star Wars stuff, so I would have to figure he's in there. And they did, you know, change it up a little bit where now you get a triple autograph, one triple in there. So depending on how they shake out as to, you know, if they make sense, you don't get some stupid ones. Here is a Wasp autograph. Yeah, just the one so far. I mean, we're only on the second box in the second inner. I mean, there's still a chance that we get two and end up with three altogether, but, you know, odds are we're probably going to end up with two. 9C on the stacks. Yes, that is what it was. Omar Soto was the artist. Well, Cardboard Connection doesn't have the odds listed. Mosaic of Howard the Duck for the autographs. So it's hard to say. All I know is that it just says on there, you know, Mosaics are 1 and 4, and then the Peach Autos are numbered out at 120. Yeah, we did that little bit of math early on. It was it 1800 or 1080? 1800, I think. Here is, never mind, it's not. For a second I thought it was damaged. Namor, which is card number 30 in the Mega Moons. Yeah, is there, I don't know if there's any specific card in here that you can work off rough numbers with to try and get a case breakdown. Wolverine on the mechanized. And Moon Knight 10A. And as usual, it's hard to figure out how many are held back for E-Pack. Uh, 1B on the stacks. Forge in the mosaic. Guardians of the Galaxy capsule. And a kaiju insert. Well, I guess the other thing that's kind of cool is that the autograph set is actually obtainable. I mean, the autograph sets out of Masterpieces, they're numbered out of 10, right? Mosaic of Colossus. Kaiju. Hold on. Get that out of the way for right now. There's our sketch. I'll give you to the end of the box, like we did with the last one. You guess the character, and guess if it's anime or not. And Andy Duggar. There's our Peach autograph. It is Dagger. I don't remember who your original pick was. There's a Dagger mosaic. I don't know if they're having an. I haven't seen anything about another season. Maybe the whole pandemic crap. Anybody watch Cloak and Dagger, the TV show? I enjoyed it. Here is Iron Man. Oh no, Iron Lad. I'm sorry. I was gonna say that did look weird. Iron Lad in the Mega Moon. Was that Rogue sketch that somebody posted a picture of? If so, that thing was crazy. Scarlet Witch mechanized. There's a Moon Knight stacked. 10C. Pretty sure we already got that one. That I'm not sure on. About posting the pictures tonight. Sentry in the Mosaic. My hopeful schedule is that as soon as I'm done this, I'm going to open up a case of Game of Thrones. Black Widow in the Mega Moons, and then soccer will be canceled tomorrow because it rained all day today and the fields will be too wet. And then I'll be able to do the pictures tomorrow morning and then park my butt back in this chair and not move all day. Guardians of the Galaxy Idols. And just hope I can get all the Game of Thrones cases done by Sunday night. What do we get here? 9A. Namor again. And Howard the Duck, 4B. And I will tell you that the sketch is a male character. I'll give you that clue. There's Sunfire in the Mosaic. Hey, we got one of the parallels. And yes, it is definitely obvious that that is a green. Hey, nothing worse than Facebook groups. Why is that? I've got a Facebook group. And Kaiju insert. Alright, so we'll start with our Dagger autograph. I don't like Facebook personally. I only use it for the group. We're gonna put autographs here. And I don't think this is an anime version. I don't know. You got the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, like I said, the yeah, I don't mind the sketch. I'm not sure if I would call that anime. No, I agree. Like I said, I personally, for a personal standpoint, I don't like Facebook. My account, there's no information. It's got my name, no picture. I kept my thing private so nobody can find me when they search, so I don't get requests from people who think they know me. She-Hulk, Mosaic. But if you, let's see, going back, Robert, are you on the email list? There's a link to it in my signature. I know when I send out the email, I always put a link to the Facebook group at the bottom. But if you do a search for iFish73 non-sport group breaks, um, you'll find me. Not a lot of people in there, maybe a little over 100, and I think a bunch of them are in there just to be there because the active guys, Wolverine 12C on the stacks. The actual active guys, there's not nearly that many, but you know we've probably done about a dozen breaks on there, and it's the stuff I can't do on Blowout. You know, all upper deck stuff that I get from another site. There's an autograph. I'm putting cards in two different boxes. When Cryptozoic was doing the premium packs for Rick and Morty, since they didn't make a full release for season 3, we did 3 or 4 breaks of that. You know, the 10-pack breaks. Blade 3C. We actually just did the last break we did, I think, was the Ant-Man and Wasp break. You know, again, Dave and Adams, since they are an authorized upper deck internet seller, Groot Mosaic. They have a lot more stuff, and I guess they're able to get better prices. Nick Fury and the Mega Moons. Oh yeah, that's right. We did a DC Bombshells also. Did a couple of Walking Deads when they were on clearance. Matter of fact, I still have a case of Walking Dead. I keep trying to do a break of, but I can't seem to get enough people. Magneto Mechanized. Ah, you can't get on everyone, Josh. Black Cat Mosaic. Sometimes I miss the breaks. When I submit a break, you know, it has to get approved, so it might get approved and I'm asleep and I wake up and the break's already full. Here's a Hulk in the Mega Moon. Avengers Idols, Defenders in the capsule card. Let's see here. Stacks. Who is this? Howard the Duck. 4A. All right, just want to make sure I got it right. Cards and cantrips. That's your Jeff, right? Make sure I remember my names so I answer everybody. So did I see the Star Trek Discovery premiere? Are you talking about how they premiered the TV show on regular CBS now? She-Hulk 5B. Okay, I don't have CBS. I tell you, the only pay streaming services that I have Disney Plus and Hulu because they're a package deal, and I get Peacock because I'm a Comcast customer. Spider-Man Mosaic. So I actually, since they started airing season 1 on regular broadcast CBS, I got to see. I only made it through about. I fell asleep. I only made it through about half of episode 1. Guardians of the Galaxy capsule character. And a kaiju insert. So now, Green's character, Michael. So I take it, so she's half human, half Vulcan. Black Knight was our autograph. Because it was throwing me off at first, because isn't Spock? Okay, well that makes a lot more sense because wasn't Spock's mother a human or from Earth? So I mean, he almost never expressed any emotion, but she kind of would go back and forth. Blade Mosaic. I'm about to knock these. Some of these stacks are getting a little tall. Captain America mechanized. And then those Klingons, boy, they look nothing like any Klingon I ever remember seeing in any Star Trek show or movie. See, it might be. This does stink. So we got the same in both cases. So 2 Iron Fists and 2 X-23s. Yeah, so I think for season 1 they're 4 or 5 episodes in so far, and hopefully I'll get a chance to catch up. There's just too many streaming services out there. Yes, that is correct, Sandy Frank. The Sentry 8C on the stacks. And Gamora Mosaic. Yeah, you know, the one thing that did surprise me is that a lot of the autographs that I would have expected to be a little bit rarer are not actually that hard. They're, you know, like Mark Cuban, I think, was out of 50 for the base autograph. Cyclops, number 10 on the Mega Moon. X-Force on the Idols. Hulk 7A for the stacks. X-Men for the capsule. Spider-Man mechanized. So I mean, they do have limited resources that they have, you know, to, you know, for images to make the cards from. And 2B Cable. I think that's, I don't remember ever seeing that one in there. Now, the last Pop Century break that we did, which wasn't that long ago from last year's stuff, we got the black Ford driver. That one actually wasn't bad looking. Who the hell is this? Piper. Never heard of him. Yeah, I don't like the wave autos at all. Like I said, I think they muddy it up too much. You can barely see the signature. Sentry in the Mega Moons. Kaiju insert. I would like to know how they get the autographs. So, just say Harrison Ford. Do they, the one signing that they had, you know, do they, like through Topps, do they just send in, here's a sheet of stickers, you know, with their check for $7,500 and say sign them? Is there some sort of a private charity thing that they got into? Dazzler Mosaic. And we had Captain Marvel for the autograph. Because if they got anything like that, where they got the autographs themselves, you'd think they'd be able to just take a picture while they're doing it. especially like when they got the wax Daisy Ridley. Iron Lad in the Mosaic. Storm Mechanized. Doctor Strange, 15A. Can't say I remember too many Doctor Strange in the stacks. There's this Piper guy in the autograph. Now on these stacks, since they did this double 3-tier thing, and you know the crazy thing about, oh no, never mind, they're not. Where? There you go, stacks. So top layer SP. Yeah, geez, I'll have to. So Doctor Strange is an SP across the board. See, Captain America, Wolverine, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Here's Cable 2C. And where would you find Piper in the Marvel universe? Does anybody have a subscription to his comic? War Machine in the Mosaic. Yeah, I would love to get some old Star Wars stuff to open. Try and pull a Hamill. I guess the latest thing I opened where I pulled his autograph would have been, here's a She-Hulk in the Mega Moons, was I guess 2016 Tech. Punisher and the Mechanized. Hulk 6B. Phoenix and the Mosaic. Well, with opening up the Stellar, at least I finally... Squirrel Girl. I hadn't seen her anywhere. 78 in the Mega Moons. I'm sure that's a short print. The only Ford I ever got not in Stellar was from Pop Century. Never pulled one out of a regular release because of how hard they are to get. Pulled everybody else. Kaiju. Black Knight 1A. Black Widow Mechanized. Onslaught Mosaic. You know, I haven't even checked like eBay. I wonder, unopened Star Wars stuff pre-2017. I wonder what that kind of stuff is going for nowadays. And X-Men. Has anybody opened any of the rip cards? Or even if you've just seen them on like eBay or whatever, what the minis look like? Two boxes to go. Still waiting on our chibi. And honestly, the autograph design for 2015 is pretty ugly. Howard the Duck in the stacks. We got here Vision and the Mosaic. That's why with this year's Stellar, I mean, I'm sure it's too late now unless they push back the release. They really need to get somebody who used, like they were talking about, okay, are you going to be able to get Kaiju insert, George Lucas or John Williams or, but I would think a little bit more along the lines of somebody that used to sign, like James Earl Jones. Yeah, got our first chibi of this case. Hopefully there's one more in the other box. Excuse me. And that is second tier again. So that's good. The three that we got are all the second tier so far. And there is a chance that we get one more. There's our autograph. Thor in the Mosaic. Well, they have sticker, well, I don't know how many they still have, if any, but sticker autographs that they had, since they still keep putting them out, for like Peter Mayhew and Kenny Baker. Here's a cloak That's got to be, no, 35 in the Mega Moons. I'm just wondering if they have any on-card autographs of the deceased actors, not just stickers, because you could use those in cuts. And then you can pair them up. Or, I mean, what would keep Topps from buying a Mark Hamill autograph and just reissuing it? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say was Alec Guinness. Oh, that's upside down. Mirage Mosaic. I mean, how does is it Leaf? Who does those like best of things where they just, I mean, if I just go and buy a bunch of cards and make my own product and just re-release them. Mega Moon of Dagger. Isn't that Leaf that does that best of stuff? I mean, so legally, once you purchase something and then you advertise that you're reselling it, that's okay. I don't. Hey, 2 inserts, Idols, and then a Ghost Spider. What's that? Card 62 or 82 in the Mega Moon, so that's good. Uh, 3A on the stacks. You know, the Momoa one, though, which is kind of crazy. I mean, everybody knows how they got the Amelia Clarks. The Century 8B. But with the Momoa cuts, that was their own cards. So did they have those in like old stock somewhere? Beta Ray Bill Mosaic. Or did they buy all those Momoas back? Avengers capsule. Or maybe Rittenhouse could sell their old Marvel stuff to Upper Deck so Marvel could get some Robert Downey Jr. autographs. And a Kaiju insert. Oh, sorry. We had X-23 for our autograph. And Thor. Last box. Let's hope we get something good. We're getting another sketch. Come on now. Well, what would you rather have? Another chibi or a sketch. Strong guy in the mosaic. X-Men Idols. Yeah, remember, if we get another chibi, it's only good for the chibi spot. I think we got a chibi. There's a little corner or something sticking up here. And it is... Oh, this is heartbreaking. We did, and it's damaged. I don't know if this is going to show on camera. I'm going to try and get this up here. The very corner of this card got caught in the crimper for the pack. It's not going to focus. It's Spider-Man too, by the way, second tier. But in the upper right-hand corner, the very tip of it, let me try and get there. You can just catch it right there. It got caught in the crimper. Oh, I mean, and it's on a Spider-Man, tier 2, nonetheless. But there he be. Well, I can't imagine we're going to get a sketch too in this. Autograph. Well, it is possible. I can't imagine they wouldn't replace a damaged card. I mean, you can tell just by looking at it. Spider-Woman stack, 7B. You know, it's got that, you know, that pattern on it. Shatterstar Mosaic. It's not like you're asking to get a sketch replaced. I will definitely tell you that I am not going to go through the process. If whoever picks it, here is Angel and the Mega Moon. If whoever picks it wants me to send it into Upper Deck on their behalf and use their return address and whatnot, that's more than fine, but I mean, it's just an insert card. You would think that they could, you know, they probably printed a couple of extra of every one of them just in case. Captain America Mechanized. She-Hulk 5C. Ultron in the Mosaic. Captain America in the Mega Moon. Kaiju insert. There's a Hulk stack, 6A. And a Loki mosaic. This is a capsule card. You can already feel it. Invaders. And the last pack. Whew, this one took forever. And X-Force and the Idols. And oh, our last autograph was Forge. That signature is pretty clean. Gonna guess that was early on in the signing of all those cards. All right, quick rundown now that we're done. And see roughly where we are. Obviously, I have to still sort a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's, I think it's something where you just have to, if you like this style, I mean, I'm telling you that the base and the parallels in particular, I love them. The patterns are really good. These Mega Moons are really nice looking. Okay, so we had, we said one spot for the sketch. So we have 2 sketches, so that's a plus. One spot for all the chibis, we got 4 of those. One spot for all the Hanafudas, we got 4 of those. Unfortunately, doubles of both of them, which kind of stinks. Crazy part is they're, I think they're both second tier. Oh no, that's right, they're not, because of the way the tiering system goes. 16 spots for artist autos. We have extras of those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 18 of the Peach autos, and we got 1 of the Kaiju autos. 1 spot for foil parallels. So that's the mosaics. 1 spot for Japanese parallels. I guess that's what the Mega Moons were supposed to be. 1 spot for stacks. There's a lot of those. 16 spots for capsules. We have 21 or 22. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 22 of those, so we have extras there. 1 spot for the inserts, Kaiju, Idols, and Mechanized. And then 8 spots for base sets. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to sort the base. That's going to be the only thing that might hurt us, is I have to make sure I can make 8 base sets. I don't know what how the collation went. Well, the thing is, when at the time we thought we were only going to have 2 of them, maybe 3. We ended up with 4. I don't really want to change the breakdown since we have extras of a bunch of the other stuff. So, everybody signed up and paid for the breakdown as we had it. Is the Chibis going to end up being a great spot? Sure. I mean, people are going to like them. They're cool. Saying like the Hanafudas, the fact that we got doubles of them both, they should almost be their own spots. No, I'm not taking offense. I'm just saying. No, sketches are definitely separate. It was just we thought we said one spot for the sketches just in case it was one per the master case because we didn't know the information was still kind of preliminary when we did the breakdown. So the only thing I need to do is sort the base so that way I know if I can make 8 sets. But we have extras of a couple of the other things. So we will definitely have a few snake spots. But if I can't make 8 base sets, it might be, you know, one or two less just based off of that. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of base there, so and it's a 90 card set. So hopefully it was good. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to take a short break and then I'm going to come back. I don't think I'm going to fall asleep. So I'm going to do a case of Game of Thrones and we'll get a head start on that. Like I said, I'm hoping to be able to do scans on this. I'm praying that my daughter's soccer gets canceled tomorrow from all the rain we had today. And I can get the scans of this thing done. But I'm gonna have to wait to sort the base. I just don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to do that. I'm hoping that with the Game of Thrones, a lot of people will pass on their base spots, so that way I don't have to sort 10 cases of base cards. Oh yeah, sure. I can show you. I'll show you these two sketches real quick. That is not a problem. I'll do it like that. Yeah, the Jubilee is cool. That's definitely, an anime style. The Hulk, kind of hard to say one way or the other. Now, just so you guys know, breaks going on right now. Star Wars Masterworks is probably already full. We did 5 cases and it filled in like 2 days. So I'm not sure if there's any spots left. Star Wars Stellar, that's about half full. That, if the schedule holds up, is supposed to come out next week. I don't know if it is or isn't. And I am going to be submitting a multi. Um, I can't think of the word. Not a multi-release, but it's just a box mixer of a bunch of different titles, some Walking Dead, some Star Wars, some Arrowverse, a couple of different odds and ends from Rittenhouse, Twin Peaks and Orville and Lost in Space, Marvel Gems, just to at least throw one comic one in there. And it's 3 boxes of each of them. There's 12 different releases mixed in there. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do something different. Everybody does those box mixers, for sports. So I figured I'll give one a shot. And then depending on how we like what we get out of there, maybe if Blowout has any cases of any of that stuff, we could, go back and do an old case break. I never got to open up Gotham, so I don't know if that's something people would be interested in. They're pretty cheap right now for a case, I know. Uh, so that's about it, guys. Like I said, gonna take a short break. I'll be back in a little bit, and we're gonna get cracking on a case of Game of Thrones. And hopefully, I won't fall asleep, and I'll be back. Thanks.